Yeah, and I'd like to now that we have a really good big picture sense of what we got going on here. I want to dig into specifics of boots on the ground. So, like, what have you? Maybe just first question would be like, what have you done thus far historically with Copiosis that has gotten you to where you are today? Like, what kind of tangible things have been done in the real world?
Yeah. So the most important thing are our demonstration projects. So we had 2 demonstration projects, and I can go into as much detail as you'd like on this, where we actually had 3 demonstration projects, 2 of which were actually implemented because each one represented a different type of approach to the demonstration project. One was held in Northern California in Chico. The other one was in Portland. And the purpose of these demonstration projects was to show us that the general concept of net benefit and people's willingness to plug into that and do things for other people in return for MBR would work. And I'll describe that in a minute. And it really did work. And then the second thing on top of that was the media coverage we got in the first few years, which was mainly the result of the demonstration projects, but also the result of plugging in early to the RBE community, the resource-based economy community, where as a result of that, I was invited to speak at a Zeitgeist Day in Greece. My presentation wasn't very good, but the buzz it created was amazing. And so as a result of that and the timing to the demonstration projects, we had 27 locations around the world that wanted to do demonstration projects as a result of the ones we were running in the United States. But that outstripped our ability we didn't have the resources to manage 27, number one, and number two, the people that were asking for those projects didn't have the acumen or the background to be able to start one up. It's just a lot of work to start the demonstration projects. So if you don't mind, I'd like to describe how one of those worked.
Absolutely. Yeah, please.
Okay. So the one in Portland was organized around a preschool at the time, the owner of which I was married to at the time. And the prime luxury, so it was the preschool and the community that was sending their children to that preschool. And the luxury, so one of the extrinsic motivators in Copiosis is the ability to consume luxuries. And the idea is that luxuries in Copiosis are so fantastic, people want to consume those things. And so they'll do things if they're extrinsically motivated to generate the MBR they need to unlock the gateways. So what we did with this one particular demonstration project is we designated a luxury that was highly attractive to this preschool population. And the luxury was a $100 discount on your tuition in a given month for your kids to go to this preschool. And so that luxury item produced a lot of people taking action to create net benefit. We had people that were putting in cat doors. We had people that were providing necessity eggs to people and brownies and homemade ice cream and tutoring kids and doing translation services, and all kinds of things were being offered as a result of offering this one luxury. And then other people started offering luxuries also. And so that's how that demonstration project was organized around a tangible, valuable luxury that people wanted to consume, which was a $100 discount on their monthly tuition. The other demonstration project in Chico, California, was more organized around a community. So there was a community of people who were kind of like pre-wired for Copiosis, kind of like progressive, hippie type folks who were really spiritual and eager for something different than capitalism. So when we unveiled Copiosis in a big event down in Chico, we got more than 50 people in the room, and they just pretty much took it on their own and started creating a huge catalog of necessity items of luxury items that were in need in the community, such as transportation services for the elderly, not mentoring, but spending time with the elderly, educational tutoring, language tutoring, these kinds of things. And then on the necessity side, people were creating gardens and growing vegetables in the gardens and giving away necessity food. They were having people over for dinner. They were having community meetings where people could participate in conversation and at the same time receive necessity food there. There was one person that was offering rudimentary medical care. And so both of these demonstration projects, I think we distributed like around 17,000 MBR to participants across both of the demonstration projects. And the media really, the community sponsored and nonprofit media really caught hold of this. We didn't get far enough to generate media coverage from like private media conglomerates. But I'm sure that's coming. We just have to continue to do what we're doing. So those are the two significant things that we did. And then the